Violence against women is the worst form of human rights abuse. It affects women in many ways: psychologically, socially, economically, and emotionally. The UN has come up with so many conventions to protect women's rights, and violence against women needs to be dealt with by the state, civil society, and also as individuals. So it is the worst form of human rights violation. When women are violated, you can never attain gender equality and women empowerment. When women are violated, you can never attain gender equality and women empowerment.
For me, when I hear about violence against women, I always think about these women who we have made so many efforts to empower them in education, so that maybe they can take up positions in the government and even in civil societies anywhere. But most of the time we find out that these people, these women that we expect them to be empowered and take up positions, they suffer violence even at their homes, especially domestic violence. So this limits their achievement and their success wherever they are. So I think we need to put up more effort in protecting these women who are professionals. Thank you.
Armed conflicts affects men and women differently. The perpetrators target violence as a tactic of war to dominate and instill fear in the community. So we can see that till now in these situations, most women are getting raped in armed conflicts or in wars.
In 1994 in Rwanda, it's estimated that 250,000 or till 500,000 women are raped in the Rwandan genocide. When we go to Sierra Leone, statistics show us 15,000 to 64,000 women are raped. And at this time in Democratic Republic of Congo, till now, 200,000 women and girls are raped as violence in armed conflicts. And they say at this day, 40 women are getting raped. So sexual violence exacerbates conflicts and perpetuates insecurity. So they have economical, social, emotional impact, and this impact is also intergenerational, so that war children are unwanted in the community.
I want to talk about violence against women, and I'm going to focus about the stereotyping in the media. Women, how media portrays a woman. So most what we see in television when they advertise, we saw that woman is portrayed like a sex object or like a housewife. When they advertise a product to clean bathroom, to the product of cleaning, we see that we saw that's a woman who do that. And also when for example, when they want to sell a car, we can see in the car we see a woman, a mannequin in the car. So we can ask ourselves, the car, the woman is the package of the car, or they want to sell a car. So we can see how media portray woman. We see that they make impact of the life of a woman, and then women, when they watch those advertising, we see that women must be a housewife or must be a sex object. That's why we would like to interpret media, to change, to talk about what women can achieve. There is many stories about woman achievement, so better focus on the achievement of woman than to talk to her like a housewife or a sex object.
Violence against women is affecting most of the women, professionally, in the world, everywhere, and in our daily lives. So combating this or finding a way of solving this problem, we have to start now. How we bring up our children, how are we involving our boy into nurturing, how are we telling them what to do, how are we involving them in our programs. You know, we have a program there, Southern Tanzania, where we involve young boys to be peer educators about sexual and reproductive health, about life skill, and they went into their communities teach other young boys about that. Then when I was asking him how did he feel about that training, he told me, this is Globa, the guy who is as a peer educator. He said, before that I used to have 5 girlfriends and I could rarely go to bed without having sex. Then I was shocked at Globa. Then he kept on saying, yeah, that's what is happening. During our evening time, we keep on chasing girls. Which kind of girl are you going to get today or tomorrow? But after this training, he said that I've changed a lot. Now I can just sit down and talk to my young sisters and our groups. I have a very small group at my home. They just come and I teach them about these sexual issues. So from this global story, it just made me feel that it is very important and it is time now to involve boys into our program in combating this violence against women.